the white extremists seem to be getting more and more emboldened, saying anything that they want about black people. Case in point, watch this clip, come back, and we will discuss it.
The big concern at the moment, and why I think South Africa is a big talking point in the US right now, is America in the next 20 years will become, for the first time in its history, a minority white country.
Well, that will be a very, very bad thing to happen. You want to see the US go down? Why? Oh, you don't like cars and electric cars, and you don't like technology, or what is it? You want to go back to the jungle, or?
If the US becomes a minority white country,
Yes.
so there's Latinas, there's blacks, there's people from all different races make up the majority, and then, you know, it could be 48% white people. Do you really think the US is doomed if it goes under?
Yes, it goes under there.
Seriously?
Yes, of course. You see, if you take South Africa, we have a small white population that projects European culture, or what we learned from Europe.
And oppressed millions of black people.
No.
For decades.
How do you oppress? We gave them work, we fed them. They grew from a tiny little group into a massive group. That's not oppression, that's feeding them. Do you understand? You only grow big if you get fed. You only start at 800 and become 50 million if you get fed. We fed them, for crying out loud. You know, enough with this nonsense.
But so you understand, because the black population was so oppressed under apartheid.
Well, we never saw this oppression you're talking about.
You never saw it.
No, I never saw it.
Yeah, because you're white.
Wow, right? Obviously, there is a lot to unpack there, because this Elon Musk's father seems to be describing black people as if they're animals. And this is the same slave mentality that they had in those apartheid era, where there was just pure segregation, where there was just pure slavery. This is the thing, they dehumanized black people. They say, oh, everything a black person touches is, it tends to rubble. It is evil. This is the same white supremacist views that those people back then held. And he is unfiltered. You can see the arrogance, bro. With each and every word that he spouts from his mouth, it just keeps getting worse. With every sentence that gets out, this man just shows us that he is excruciatingly racist. And imagine him saying that they fed black people in South Africa, they weren't oppressed. That's crazy. That's like me coming into your house. You allow me to come into your house, and I just, take stuff, oppress you, make you my slave for hundreds, for decades. This is insane. How could you claim that? You found people in their home country, you oppressed them, and now you have the gall to say that you fed them? That is insane. His logic is insane. And the reason why I'm saying that he seems to look at people as if, bad black people particularly, as if they are animals. He's saying that if America becomes a majority black, it would turn into a jungle. That's what he's saying. That is what he's saying. He's dehumanizing black people. That is racist at its core. It does not get any more racist than that, I would argue. This man is on the extreme end. It's like he believes that white people are superior. In 4K, he does not try to hide it. He does not try to use euphemisms. He just says it like how he believes it. And this is important to always, come with these conversations with nuance, and to know that Not all white people think like this. But this is insane. And you know what's mind baffling to me when he says that basically after apartheid ended in South Africa, black people did not want any form of revenge as far as telling them to get out of their country. They do not want retribution. What happened instead? We lived in harmony with them. And they have the audacity to say this. I think it's one of those things because I kept sawing in the comment section. I kept seeing people comment saying that the problem with South Africa is that they forgave people who did not ask for forgiveness. People who think like him, the extremists, did not ask they did not apologize, basically. And South Africa forgave them. That is why they're still entitled like this. But if black people really were the animals that he thinks we are, then we would have sought retribution. There wouldn't be a white person here, but there are, and we live in harmony. I know a lot of white people that are great people, but this is just a horrendous take. But yeah, guys, tell me what you guys think. Like, comment, and I'll see you guys in another one.